Hi, this is Christine Stanley, founder and CEO of The Grant Tree. Thanks so much for allowing me to move forward in your candidate selection process. I think the top 3 reasons I would be a great choice for this role are first and foremost my level of experience and ability. I have 9 years of grant writing experience with $91 million secured to date. About 60% of that pool is federal and state funded grants, with the remaining being from private foundations. And all of this funding has gone to either directly or indirectly serve underrepresented youth. So I'm very proud of that work. 3 examples of me being a self-starter. I think a really good one is my recent work with the Carver Development Board in San Antonio. They support a performing arts venue there. And in just under a year, we have raised more than $100,000 together. 100% of that has been private foundation-funded grants based on a prospect list of about 70 potential funders I built for them in our first month of working together. So we've been really successful with that list. I'm very proud of that work. Another example, I think, is just my weekly check-ins with all of my clients. I make sure to check in with everybody at least once a week, whether or not they have any projects going, just to make sure I'm serving them well and on time. And I think another great example of my initiative is just the fact that I've been able to maintain self-employment as a contract grant writer full-time since 2006. But I've actually been working through the Grant Tree on a freelance basis since 2014. Working remotely to get information from clients, I try to glean as much as I can about your organization and what you're doing from things that are publicly available on the web. So past press coverage, of course, your website, any annual reports you have available online, and of course any prior grant proposals you can provide, funded or no, are also very helpful. I find that anywhere from 25 to 75% of all information needed to complete a grant proposal can be found online, actually. So I do a lot of that sleuthing beforehand, before we get on the phone to plan, to make it easier on busy staff. I've also found that apps, collaborative applications like Google Apps, save an immense amount of time in grant preparation. I think managing multiple clients and projects, really the key to me doing that well has been limiting the number of people I work with. I never use subcontractors for quality control purposes, so I limit the number of clients I work with to typically no more than 5 or 6 at any given time. I think those weekly check-ins are also very important, and just back at home behind the scenes, I try to give every client at least one full day per week to work on their projects more if needed. Thank you so much for the chance to speak with you more, and hope to hear from you soon. Take care.